Have you ever held a piece of history so powerful, so electric, that it feels like it's pulsing in your hand? Imagine finding a single coin in your old dresser, or tucked away in your grandfather's dusty cigar box, that could rewrite your entire future. A coin that doesn't just jingle in your pocket, but roars with the echoes of a nation's birth. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most mysterious, alluring, and potentially life-changing treasures ever struck on American soil, the 1776 to 1976 Bicentennial Kennedy half-dollar with the elusive D mint mark. And if you think you know everything about this coin, think again, because there's a secret few dare to reveal. This is not just a commemorative piece. This is a once-in-a-lifetime time capsule, a living symbol of freedom, sacrifice, and the unstoppable American dream. Every line, every curve on this coin is a silent scream from the past, telling the story of 200 years of revolution, glory, and unyielding spirit. Most people overlook this coin as just another half-dollar. But those who truly understand its hidden details know that it can ignite bidding wars among collectors that leave millionaires trembling. Deep within the D mint mark lies a clue, a hidden sign that can elevate this coin from pocket change to a life-changing artifact. The design itself is a masterstroke, John F. Kennedy's stoic profile on one side, while the other side showcases the Independence Hall, a shrine to American liberty, shimmering like a beacon of hope. But here's what almost no one talks about. Certain Bicentennial Kennedy half-dollars, especially those minted in Denver, carry subtle anomalies, minute doubling, misplaced elements, tiny design shifts. These are the coins that make auction houses light up and collectors lose sleep at night. When you hold one, you're not just holding a coin. You're gripping a ticket to a world most people only dream of: luxury cars, oceanfront mansions, that sweet, peaceful feeling of financial freedom, the market demand. It's explosive. In secret collector circles and private auctions, whispers of these coins push the stakes higher and higher. Millions are at play. Some say the right coin could open doors you never even knew existed. Imagine paying off every debt, traveling first class wherever you want, or finally telling your boss that you're done forever. That's the kind of market power this half-dollar carries when the stars align. But before you rush to your collection, listen closely. The key to unlocking this dream is in the details. Check the sharpness of Kennedy's hair, examine the Independence Hall design for any doubling or soft strikes, and most importantly, that D mint mark. Sometimes, the tiniest imperfection is exactly what transforms an ordinary coin into a once-in-a-lifetime jackpot. Preserve it like a rare diamond. Store it in an airtight case, keep it away from humidity, and never clean it with harsh chemicals. Each mark, each untouched surface, could mean thousands more in value. If you think you've missed your chance, think again. These coins are still out there, waiting silently in old coin jars, estate sales, and flea markets. Every day, someone stumbles upon one without realizing they're holding a piece of pure American destiny. The next story of unexpected wealth and freedom could be yours, if you dare to look closer. So, what will you do? Will you let this moment slip away and stay trapped in the same routine forever? Or will you chase that glimmer of hope, that hidden treasure that could lift you into a life beyond your wildest imagination? The clock is ticking, and every second counts. Right now, someone is finding their dream coin and changing their life forever. They say every coin tells a story. But this isn't just any story. This is the kind of tale that can flip your entire destiny in a heartbeat. Imagine waking up one morning, rummaging through an old dusty box in your attic, and finding a single coin that could unlock a life of pure freedom, luxury, and endless possibilities. That coin is the 1971 Kennedy half-dollar with no mint mark. And it's far more than a piece of metal, it's a silent witness to an era of revolution, loss, and unstoppable American spirit. Why do collectors whisper about this coin in hushed, almost reverent tones? Because this half-dollar is not merely a tribute to a fallen president. It's a living legend, a once-in-a-lifetime treasure that holds a hidden detail so subtle, most people will never even notice it. But those who do, well, they might just join the elite club of collectors whose lives have changed overnight. The 1971 Kennedy half-dollar marked the first year these coins were made entirely of copper and nickel, ending the era of silver content. But here's the twist, a few pieces slipped through with unexpected traits, tiny variances so rare they have become the stuff of numismatic folklore. Some of these coins are believed to have unintentional errors, slight striking anomalies, and mysterious die variations that remain undiscovered in countless drawers and old jars across America. A hidden sign here, a microscopic doubling there, each mistake turns a common coin into a secret jackpot, and there's no mint mark. That's right, no mark at all. It might look ordinary, but this detail alone makes it a ghost among coins, a phantom floating silently in circulation. The absence of that tiny mark is a silent code only the sharpest eyes can break. When collectors hear, "no mint mark," their hearts pound faster. Because that single missing detail means your coin wasn't struck in Denver or San Francisco, it carries the soul of Philadelphia, a city known for birthing revolutions and minting hidden legends. While most people think of coins as pocket change, insiders know that in the world of serious collecting, these pieces can hold big value in dollar terms. We're talking life-changing, once-in-a-generation potential. Millions are at stake when rare coins hit the private auction blocks. And with each passing year, the appetite for these Kennedy half-dollars grows even stronger. The older they get, the deeper their story, and the more collectors are willing to risk it all to claim them. So how do you know if the half-dollar sleeping in your coin jar is the chosen one? Start by checking for that ghostly absence of a mint mark. Then look for the sharpness in the details, the finesse in Kennedy's hair, the slight glimmer of a possible error on the reverse. Magnify every inch. Let no mark escape your eyes. And once you suspect you've got a winner, protect it like a sacred relic. Keep it away from moisture, handle it with gloves, store it in an airtight case, and above all, don't let it slip through your fingers into the wrong hands. There's a wild, electric energy coursing through the collector's market right now. A feverish hunt for these hidden legends. The idea that a single coin, resting quietly in your house, could hold the power to transform your future, that's enough to send shivers down your spine. Imagine the day you get that phone call from an auction house. Or the moment you see that final bid come in, and suddenly you're holding a ticket to financial freedom in your palm. This isn't just about coins. It's about rewriting your story. It's about opening doors to a life where you can breathe easy, travel the world, and create unforgettable memories, all because you had the foresight to check that old coin pile one more time. The 1971 Kennedy half-dollar with no mint mark isn't just a coin, it's a key to a kingdom most people don't even know exists. Right now, there's someone out there, maybe in your own town, who just discovered their golden ticket. Will that be you next? Or will you keep walking past that jar of change, blind to the silent fortune waiting to be found? The choice is yours. But remember, legends don't wait forever. Check your coins. Hunt for the signs. And if you find that sacred half-dollar, you're not just a collector anymore, you're a seeker of destiny. So don't stop now. Smash that subscribe button, hit the bell, and join a community that lives for moments like these. Because tomorrow's treasure could be lying quietly in your hands today. The question is, will you have the courage to uncover it? They say there's a moment in every collector's life when the heart stops. A moment when your fingers tremble, your breath catches, and your entire future seems to glow in the palm of your hand. Imagine digging through an old box in your attic, or flipping through a dusty coin album your grandfather left behind, and suddenly, your eyes land on something that doesn't just belong in your collection, it belongs in history. That's exactly what could happen if you stumble upon the legendary 1972 Kennedy half-dollar with no mint mark. This isn't just another coin. This is a once-in-a-lifetime relic, a hidden titan among American treasures, silently waiting to transform someone's life forever. The Kennedy half-dollar was introduced in 1964 as a tribute to a fallen hero, President John F. Kennedy. But the 1972 no-mint mark version? That's a different beast entirely. It emerged at a time when America was changing, the world was shifting, and people were hungry for symbols of hope and strength. Minted in Philadelphia, these coins carry no visible mint mark, a small missing detail that whispers a secret only the most passionate collectors can hear. While millions of Kennedy halves flooded the nation, the no mint mark 1972 stands apart as a phantom piece that few even realize exists, what makes this coin so captivating isn't just the absence of a mint mark. It's the story. It's the idea that a simple metal disc, something most people would overlook as pocket change, could hold within it the power to rewrite your destiny. There are hidden signs embedded in the details, tiny imperfections, delicate engravings, and subtle variations that turn this coin into a living puzzle. Every swirl in Kennedy's hair, every stroke on the shield, they all hold the potential to separate a common coin from a fortune-changing masterpiece. Collectors have described the feeling of finding this coin as standing on the edge of a cliff, looking out over a vast ocean of possibility. With collector demand soaring and private auctions buzzing behind closed doors, the market potential of this coin isn't just high, it's life-changing. There are whispers of deals that involve numbers so big they could buy dream homes, luxury cars, even secure an entire future for your family. We're talking about millions at stake, right there in the palm of your hand. Can you imagine? A single coin that could shatter your old life and usher you into a world of freedom and luxury, but how do you know if you're holding this secret treasure? The first sign is the missing mint mark. Philadelphia coins from 1972 famously left this detail blank. Look closely at the obverse, study the edges, feel the weight. Next, examine the finer details under a magnifier. Search for sharpness in Kennedy's hair and clarity in the date. A genuine 1972 no-mint mark $50 will almost seem to radiate a quiet confidence, an aura that speaks to those who listen. Once you suspect you found it, handle it with care, avoid unnecessary touching, store it in a protective case, and never, ever clean it, as this could destroy its true market potential. Imagine the moment you realize you're not just a collector anymore, you're a part of an exclusive lineage of seekers who turned metal into miracles. The thought of living a life without debts, without stress, waking up to ocean views, traveling anywhere, buying anything, that reality is just one discovery away. This coin isn't merely a piece of history. It's a door to a new universe, one where you are no longer dreaming, but finally living. So what are you waiting for? Dig into those old boxes, revisit every dusty jar of coins, and re-examine every Kennedy $50 that passed through your hands. This is your chance to step out of the ordinary and into the extraordinary. Because in a world where most people settle for small wins, only a few dare to chase legendary victories. Don't let this chance slip away. Subscribe now, because tomorrow could be too late. Join the movement, join the hunt, and become part of a story that collectors will whisper about for generations to come. You're not just watching a video, you're staring at a roadmap to freedom. Are you ready to follow it? There's a hidden giant lurking in old American change jars, a coin so underestimated, so overshadowed, that most people have tossed it aside without a second glance. But tonight, I'm going to reveal a shocking truth that could flip your entire world upside down. Because buried deep in ordinary collections, a 1974 Kennedy $50 with no mint mark could transform your life forever, and you might already have it in your hands without even knowing. Imagine this, a single coin that holds the power to unlock a life of luxury, to turn a quiet retirement into a roaring celebration, to break free from financial worry and step into a world where every morning feels like a victory. This isn't some distant fantasy. It's a once-in-a-lifetime reality that a handful of lucky collectors have already experienced. But how did this coin become such a silent juggernaut? The story begins in 1974, just over a decade after America lost President John F. Kennedy, a leader whose legacy burns brighter with every passing year. In his honor, the $50 was reimagined, carrying Kennedy's confident profile as a symbol of hope, power, and a nation that refused to back down. Yet in 1974, something unusual happened. Among the Philadelphia mint strikes, coins without any mint mark, a few extraordinary pieces slipped through the cracks, carrying hidden details and micro-errors that today are like secret signs to those who know where to look. These coins aren't just metal. They're time capsules. They carry whispers of America's dreams, its tragedies, its unstoppable ambition. Every tiny imperfection, every faint engraving tells a story few have ever heard. A story of rarity so severe that some collectors call it the Ghost King of $50. What makes these coins so electric in the market isn't just the historical weight. It's the undeniable scarcity. With millions at stake, each verified 1974 Kennedy half-dollar without a mint mark, especially those with unique die variations, has become a symbol of ultimate collector triumph. These coins don't just sell, they spark bidding wars, they break friendships, they create legends in dusty auction halls where a single hammer strike echoes like thunder. Can you imagine standing there, hearing your coin's final bid echo through the crowd? Feeling the sudden rush of freedom as you realize you're holding the key to a new house, a dream car, a life without limits. That's the life-changing market potential we're talking about. So, how can you spot this sleeping giant in your own collection? You have to become a detective, searching for the hidden details that separate an ordinary half-dollar from a once-in-a-generation jackpot. Look carefully for a crisp, sharp profile of Kennedy. Examine the edges and fine lines for any die cracks or doubled features. These are secret signals only true seekers will recognize. And remember, the absence of a mint mark means this beauty was struck in Philadelphia, and that alone starts the journey into rarefied territory. Once you find it, handle it like a fragile treasure. Use gloves. Keep it sealed. Protect it from moisture, scratches, and the reckless hands of the curious. A single careless slip could cost you the chance at that luxurious new chapter you've always imagined. As the clock keeps ticking, more and more of these coins vanish into private vaults, snapped up by those who move quickly and know what they're doing. And every day you wait, your chance gets slimmer. This isn't just a hobby. This is a race, a chase for freedom, for that final golden ticket that can set you apart forever. Tonight, I want you to go dig through that old jar, open that dusty cigar box, or pull out that forgotten album. Because the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar with no mint mark isn't just a coin. It's a spark that could ignite your ultimate dream life. If you felt that shiver just now, it means your instincts are awake. It means you're ready to join the ranks of those who refuse to let luck slip through their fingers. Don't just watch. Act. Dive deep, search, and claim what could be the most powerful financial breakthrough you'll ever hold. Imagine this: you're rummaging through an old drawer, your fingers brushing against a dusty coin you barely noticed before. But what if that coin is not just a coin? What if it's a hidden doorway to a future you never dared to dream, a future of luxurious cruises, oceanfront villas, and stress-free mornings where you sipped coffee without a single worry? Today, we're uncovering the shocking truth behind the 1977 Kennedy half-dollar with no mint mark, a coin so mysterious and powerful that it's left collectors breathless and millionaires trembling with envy. Now, listen carefully. This isn't just any half-dollar. This is a piece of American history born in a decade when the nation was rebuilding its spirit, chasing moonshots, and dreaming bigger than ever. The 1977 Kennedy half-dollar stands as a silent witness to that unstoppable optimism, and yet, beneath its surface lies a secret so few have uncovered. No mint mark. You heard that right. A small detail, almost invisible to the naked eye, but a hidden sign that transforms this coin from ordinary to once-in-a-lifetime extraordinary. Why no mint mark? Most coins minted in Philadelphia at that time didn't carry one, making this detail easy to overlook. But that's exactly why it holds a secret allure. You see, collectors are always searching for that single flaw, that hidden whisper from history that screams authenticity and rarity. In this case, the absence of a mint mark becomes a siren song for those with a sharp eye and a hungry heart. It's a silent code only the truly devoted can decipher. Look closer. Every curve, every engraved letter on this coin carries a legacy. John F. Kennedy's portrait stares forward, a symbol of hope and courage, inviting you into a world few can access. But what really sets this coin apart is the feverish, almost primal demand from collectors across the nation. They know that in the coin market, it's not just about age or condition, it's about stories. And the 1977 Kennedy half-dollar with no mint mark has a story that could make your pulse race. This coin doesn't just sit in a dusty folder, it lives and breathes. It holds big value in dollar terms, a value that can catapult you from an average day to a life-changing auction room where millions are at stake and every heartbeat echoes like a drumroll before your new future begins. People have searched high and low, hoping to stumble upon this hidden treasure in old rolls, forgotten jars, or inherited collections. Imagine holding a coin that might pay for your dream car, clear your debts, or set you on a journey around the world. The mere possibility makes every second feel electric, but don't think it's as simple as grabbing any old $50 from 1977. You need to look for the secret signs, flawless edges, sharp, untouched relief on Kennedy's face, and that ever so important missing mint mark. And then there's the question of preservation. Once you find it, this isn't a coin to toss into a drawer or leave rattling in your glove compartment. This is a piece of living history. Store it in a protective holder, avoid touching it with bare fingers, keep it away from humidity and sunlight. Every small step you take in protecting it safeguards a fortune that could change your destiny. Every serious collector knows, the world of coins isn't about small change. It's a hunt for keys that open vaults of freedom, passion, and legacy. And the 1977 Kennedy $50 with no mint mark stands as one of the most seductive keys out there, a chance to leap from ordinary life into a world of collectors' whispers, auction room spotlights, and the intoxicating smell of new wealth. So, what are you waiting for? Check your old boxes, go through your grandparents' collections, and start the hunt today. Because this is not just about a coin. It's about a new chapter, a hidden empire waiting for you to claim it. Millions are at stake. Your future luxury, your stress-free mornings, your chance to break free, they're all shimmering in the reflection of this one small, overlooked piece of metal. Don't let it slip away. Subscribe now, stay tuned for more life-changing secrets, and remember, tomorrow's fortune might already be sitting in your hands today. What if I told you that buried deep inside dusty drawers and forgotten coin jars across America, there lies a piece of metal so powerful, so mysterious, that it could flip your life upside down overnight? A single coin that whispers stories of hidden wealth and unimaginable luck. A coin that could unlock the kind of luxurious, stress-free life most people only dream about. This is not a fantasy, this is the shocking truth behind the 1983 Kennedy $50 with the P mint mark. And tonight, you're about to uncover secrets that even seasoned collectors refuse to share. In 1983, America was roaring through change. Technology was booming, Wall Street was on fire, and people were hungry for symbols of strength and power. The Kennedy $50, already an icon of American resilience and legacy, stepped into this stormy era carrying a legacy that would soon transform into legend. But among these coins, the 1983 edition with the P mint mark holds a silent power, a once-in-a-lifetime mystery that very few truly understand, the hidden detail that makes this coin so dangerously special. It's the nearly invisible flaws, the unexpected die varieties, and the secret microscopic signs left behind in the rush of minting history. You might hold one right now, completely unaware that you're holding a sleeping giant worth life-changing money. Imagine staring at that smooth surface every single day, not knowing there's millions at stake right under your fingertips. That is the thrilling nightmare and the intoxicating dream for collectors across the country. Why does this specific 1983 Kennedy $50 with a P mint mark stand out? It's not just the bold profile of President Kennedy or the grand American eagle on the reverse, it's the wild, unpredictable errors, the doubled edges, the ghostly marks that no one else notices. These tiny secrets transform this coin from a regular $50 into a roaring legend, a symbol of hidden fortune waiting to explode. The scarcity of pristine specimens, the way they slip through circulation unnoticed, makes the demand among collectors violently high. People are desperate to own this coin because it's not just a piece of metal, it's a key to a luxurious future. And they'll pay big to get their hands on it. Every day, collectors whisper about rumored sales, about private deals sealed behind closed doors, about collectors spending fortunes for a single flawless piece. They talk about the big value in dollars, the possibility of millions at stake, the life-changing market potential that keeps them up at night, dreaming of yachts and freedom. Imagine turning your everyday savings into a vault of unimaginable wealth, all starting from a single $50 you might find in your pocket today. So, how do you become the hero of your own treasure hunt? First, you must look closely, really closely. Train your eyes to spot the hidden doubling on the letters, the subtle shifts on Kennedy's hairline, the ghostly textures around the eagle. Check for sharpness in the strike, for any bizarre lumps or ridges that shouldn't exist. And don't just toss it into a jar or leave it lying around. Protect it. Store it safely in acid-free holders, keep it away from harsh light and moisture. Because the condition of this coin could be the difference between ordinary pocket change and a life of total freedom. That if you own one of these, you hold a ticking bomb of potential, a chance to break free from the 9 to 5 grind, to finally feel the wind against your face on a private beach, to look back and realize you took a single leap of faith that transformed your entire destiny. That is the silent promise hiding inside this 1983 Kennedy $50 with a P mint mark. Now, ask yourself, are you going to keep ignoring the whispers of fate, or will you take action before someone else snatches your chance? Because every day you wait, another collector might be grabbing your dream, living your luxury, sailing your ocean. Check your drawers, scour those old change jars, dig through every forgotten coin roll you can find. The universe doesn't hand out chances like this every day. Subscribe now so you never miss these hidden opportunities, because the next coin we reveal might be the one that finally sets you free. This is more than a coin, it's your ticket to the life you've always imagined. And it's waiting for you right now.